Hello and welcome, my little stalkers, to another upload from Ohmni. As you can see from the emerging visuals, this upload's going to be all about Dead Space, which is one of my favourite games of all time. Played it to death. An absolute boatload when it first came out. It's been a few years since I played it. But in those few years, I've joined the YouTube community, so I thought it was only fitting that I do a video series for what is one of my favourite games of all time. However, seems as, like I say, I've already completed this game an awful lot. I know it pretty well, so I thought there's no point in just doing a standard Let's Play. I thought I may as well do a challenge Let's Play. So, let's start this game and explain what the challenge is as it boots up. So the main part of the challenge is the fact that it's going to be an Iron Man challenge, as in you only get one life and no saves. However, because I'm recording this and uploading it to YouTube, I'll put a disclaimer in and say I'll be saving at the end of each mission, so I can exit the game and go convert that huge FRAPs file so I actually have room on my ye old knackered tiny, only got 100GB spare hard drive. But to give a little bit of background to the story for those of you who don't know, a ship called the USG Ishimura, which has a 1,000-strong crew, went dark and then issued a distress call after mining a uncharted planet called Aegis 7. We are a part of a repair team who's been sent out to respond to their distress call. So naturally, I'm sure everything will go according to plan and be hunky-dory.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. Such a little thing.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her.
Should have watched it to the end though, mate.
There. You'll be able to look her up once we're on board. Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
Alright everyone, we're here.
Ain't she pretty? This game came out in 2008, but damn, it's still a pretty intro.
Deep space mining is a lucrative business, Miss Daniels. Aegis 7 is a gold mine according to prospectors' reports. Cobalt, silicon, osmium. Now, where is she? There she is. We have visual contact.
So that's Ishimura. Impressive.
The USG Ishimura. Biggest planet cracker in her class. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
Well, that'd be a nice bit of irony, wouldn't it?
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellion responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
You're gonna need to boost the signal if it powers low.
Yes, we know. Boost the signal. More.
Never heard of a total communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think with 1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
Aha! Speaking of the telephone, when Alexander Bell invented the telephone, he already had 3 missed calls from Chuck Norris.
What is that?
It's a busted array like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us down there and Isaac and I can fix it. 48 hours max.
All right, you heard the lady. Take us in. Let's see what needs fixing.
Gravity tethers engaged.
3, 2, 1. Cue disaster.
Sir, the auto dock. What is it? We're off track.
Come on, you didn't think that we were going to actually get aboard safe and sound of fuck up free, did you? This is meant to be a survival horror game. That'd be just too easy.
No, we can make it inside. Corporal, gave you an order. Feels too strong.
Is everyone okay?
What? What the hell were you thinking? Were you trying to get us killed?
I just saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had aborted at that speed...
Take a good look at his face, ladies and gentlemen, because you won't be seeing that again for some time.
Corporal,
Dude, it looks like he's looking right at me.
I'm not getting any
That was a bit
readings from the
unnerving.
port booster.
Looking
and
at me
we've
like a
lost
chav.
comms and
Hey man,
autopilots.
who you looking at?
It'll
I'll
take
knock
some
you
time
the
to
fuck
fix.
out.
Let's get some extra hands from flight deck to help out.
A chav being the British equivalent of a jock, shall we say.
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship. Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health for everyone.
All right. We've still got a job to do. We're moving out.
Spoken like a true Chuck Norris fan. So let's get us started, people. And then immediately get interrupted by the obnoxiously annoying computer. I've played a lot of games. I'm more than well aware that shift is run in pretty much every fricking game ever.
You didn't lose power to the port booster.
I'm not
You
looking
lost
at
the
her
port
finely
booster.
pixelated ass.
Unbelievable.
I'm looking for this. The glitch. Random bit of metal. Appearing and disappearing. Not what you want to see. That, however, we do want to see. We'll be back for that object later, ladies and gentlemen. And that's a hell of a big number.
Guess the power's down everywhere.
So yeah, I should probably point out that
Get over
this
here and
is
have
only the second time that I've tried live commentary. So please bear with me. Shut up, computer. For any screwed up words or sentences or mumbling, heavy breathing, me not knowing what I'm trying to say, that's probably going to be a common theme. Ah, damn it, the money's glitched. It sometimes does that, like. Still a decent amount, 2,300 credits. It's normally about 1,800. So, as I said, people, this is a challenge playthrough since I've played the game so much. And a part of
Seems
the
like everyone was
challenge
trying to
is
pack in a hurry.
you're not allowed to use medkits.
There should be a security detail in here.
So you may as well just
Yeah.
ditch these
Well,
so
there's
you can
not.
carry more
There's
stuff
nobody
later
here.
on.
I can't pick up any broadcasts.
So how can you heal yourself? Well, you know the ammo, not ammo upgrades, the health upgrades that you can get through the bench.
Kendra, get that.
You can only heal yourself with those upgrades.
I
So
can't.
Then we.
sorry about that interruption, people. My family just returned with some shopping, which I obviously helped them put away. Looks like I'm having a stuffed crust cheap pepperoni pizza tonight. But anyway, as I was saying, and get immediately interrupted by the computer once again. I hope that computer gets a Chuck Norris virus. So yeah, you're not allowed to use any medkits, which means in the course of the whole game, you can only restore your health when you upgrade your health meter at the bench. So that's only 4 times in the whole game that you can heal. So yeah, I've already tried this challenge once and I got as far as chapter 10 before I snuffed it. So let's see what happens this time.
Huh, that doesn't look good. She's taken a lot of damage.
That's because Chuck Norris was here
The tram
before
system's
us.
offline. Getting around.
Tell you what, mate, I've got a top tip for you. You should go stand in that corner just there.
That's a start.
You might just live a little bit longer.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the
I always think
filtration
this dude
system
should have been
restarted.
dressed in red as well.
Everybody relax.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Not sure.
The hell? I don't know. Something's in the room with us.
Do you remember what I was saying about standing in the corner? You frickin' noob. Okay, time to leg it, leg it, leg it. Indeed. Run away! Run, Isaac, run!
Run, Isaac! Get the hell out of there!
Oh, come on, what do you think I'm doing, woman? Ah! Oh, I may have completed this game an awful lot, but that segment always gets you on the edge of your seat. That bit, however, it gets you once and then it never gets you again. First time I played this game, my brother was in the room with me, and he was too busy laughing at me to appreciate how scary it was, seeing as I was screaming like a little girl. I think I even had to stop for 5 minutes when I entered this room just to go have a fag. I was that bloody worked up. Cut off their limbs, eh?
Use the limbs of enemies for extra damage.
Pretty sadistic, isn't it?
Use melee to knock back an enemy for a quicker.
Tell you what, I won't use melee. I will, however, use melee. But that's just me being pedantic. Pedantic with my language. Speaking of melee, did you know that when Chuck Norris does a roundhouse kick, he opens a portal to another dimension? So yeah, the plasma cutter starts off with a vertical line, which if you manage to shoot a Necro on the leg with it, you'll get 3 contact points. But it's easy to miss with it on vertical, so I always recommend the plasma cutter being on the horizontal. Right then, time to greet our enemy. Yeah, that plasma ammo did a hell of a dance there. Oh yeah, I love the tentacle animation when you stamp limbs off these things. Just adds to the gross out factor so much more. Anyway, now that our first enemy is doomed, or dead rather, let's get a cracking. And as I said, I've completed this game a lot, so you won't catch much of me just walking around checking my corners, because I pretty much know where everything's coming from, so... Time to blitz it. Look at again, computer. Sick. I got you! Speaking of getting things, did you know that Chuck Norris doesn't have a beard? His beard has a face. And within that beard, there is a portal that leads to Mr. T's mohawk. Hopefully got ourselves an extra little bit of money or ammo there.
This is Benson. Everybody listen up. They're using the vents. That's how they're getting around the ship. Stay away from... Down! Get back! Get back!
Sounded like a baby Necro, that. So yeah, they're using the vents. Pretty much like every alien scourge has ever.
Isaac!
Tell you what, people, keep an eye on Hammond's arm.
Isaac, we ran into more of them on the way over here. Are you okay?
More what? What the hell are those
Notice
things?
how it actually moves around to reflect where the camera's pointing. It's touches like that that make a game truly great.
Now we have to get to the bridge. But first, we gotta repair the tram system.
Again, I told
You're
you.
crazy, Hammond. You're gonna get us all killed.
If you listen to me, I will get you out of here alive. Now what's wrong with it?
The data board is fried, but there should be a spare in the maintenance bay. There's also a broken tram blocking the tunnel that needs to be repaired. Damn it! Everything is on the other side of this quarantine. We can't reach it from here.
No, we can't. But you can. Isaac, if I can get to the bridge, I should be able to access the personnel files. You fix the tram, and I'll help you find Nicole.
Use the map screen to check objectives.
Okay, so my headphones have just started bleeping to say that they're running out of juice. So I'm going to have to stop recording here as they recharge, because when you stick the recording lead into it, you get a horrible buzzing white noise sound on the sound recording of my voice, so bear with me, people. So I'm back with a fully charged headphone. Let us continue forth like a Teutonic knight. So yeah, as the game just said, we can bring ourselves a map up, which, when this game came out, I saw on forums a lot of people complaining about this map, saying that it was just too complicated, it was opaque, obtuse, whatever kind of word you want to use. But I personally think it is a great map. Gives you everything you need to know in a nice 3D presentation. Because I know that the best example of the Bioshock maps, as in the 2D maps, where one place leads into another, and those things confuse the living crap out of me. But this, I really like this. But anyway, enough about the map, let's play the bloody game.
Chuck Norris does not need a map, for he is everywhere at once.
Oh, the bastard didn't drop anything. Ah, what a waste of ammo. And I wonder, could this Necromorph still be alive? Well, surprise, surprise. He sure isn't anymore. So we can't go that way because that's locked.
There are no locked doors for Chuck Norris, however.
Shooting him in the body. You gotta cut off the limbs. Grab a cutter, anything like that. Cut him apart.
Yeah, hell, yeah. Yeah, sometimes if you spin around quick enough, you'll just see a leg run by. Nothing more. And you may be wondering why I've came back this way when I don't need to be here. And that's simply to drop all these medkits that I'm not allowed to use. No point cluttering up my inventory for them when I don't need them. Little bit of a shadow glitch, I like. Yeah, strange. And if that just scared the crap out of you, unlucky you.
Be careful. Shooting them in the body didn't seem to work. Go for the limbs. Dismember them. That should do the job.
Look, stop telling me crap I already know. I really wish you could disable these kinds of things in the game. Fair enough the first time you play it, but every time after that, it just gets annoying. So we got our second little gizmo, a stasis gun. Yeah, don't bloody say.
Looks like that door is malfunctioning, Isaac. Try using the stasis module you just picked up.
Once again, everyone being Captain Obvious. Oh no, the lights are going off. They're watching. They're waiting. Sometimes I wish there was a random aspect to the encounters in this game. It'd be brilliant if there was a random chance of something charging down that corridor at you. But anyway, you can always count on toilets to be packed full of goodies in these kind of games. Seems to be something about them. And so we have our first engineering task.
Your stasis module should be able to help you with that arm mechanism.
And our first power node. Useful for upgrading your shit. So yeah, the key is here. You gotta stasis the arm once it's clamped on, not before. And I do declare, it is now time to invoke the spirit of Chuck Norris and beat the living crap out of this Necro. Who needs bullets when you've got a fist with a plasma cutter in it? Oh no, you don't. While we're on the subject of the plasma cutter, did you know it was powered by Chuck Norris beard shavings? Ah, boom! So he travelled just a little bit of distance there. It's what I love about the stasis packs. It also hugely exaggerates the ragdoll physics. I think it technically makes things weightless as well. Time to do it all over again! You've got to be careful when doing this though, people. You don't want to spend too long battering the crap out of them because they'll come out the stasis and try and chop your noggin off.
Fear of small spaces is claustrophobia. Fear of necromorphs is necrophobia. Fear of Chuck Norris is logic.
Haha! Down for the count.
Listen up, car 8 is trashed. We managed to get it back to the repair depot, but now the autoloader is fried. I need a stasis module brought down here now. If we don't get this piece of shit off the tracks, it's gonna jam up the whole system.
Sounds like this ship got clusterfucked. But anyway, this is also going to be another aspect of my playthrough with this game. Whenever I'm around these kinds of things, you can be confident that I'm just going to batter the Necromorphs to death rather than shoot them. After all, why waste the ammo? And there we have it. First engineering task done and dusted. And do you want to know why that tram is a bit beat up? Because it ran in Chuck Norris's face. So we still can't leave the room.
Isaac, you did it. The tram is blocking the whole system. When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room. Faster the better. I can hear something crawling around out there.
Well, isn't that just typical? She can hear something crawling around. I can see it. Time to beat it up.
Did you know that Chuck Norris is so hard he can slam a revolving door?
Not having much luck, this Necro, is it? Oh, I love doing that, I really do. Where's his body gone? Do you know what? I'm not too sure where his body went. Yeah, well. We'll quickly refill our stasis so we can continue to beat on anything that we come across. A boogie woogie woo, in the words of Yahtzee. What who gives a damn about that? We've got some more Necromorphs to kill. Now it should be noted that the stomp is a lot more powerful than his fist, as you can see by how quickly I took out there. Time for some more foot stomping.
And did you know that Chuck Norris is so fast that he was in bed before Ali was?
Oh, I do love doing that. It's so much fun. It's almost therapeutic. So anyway, time to get ourselves back over to that door that was locked earlier, because Kendra claims she's opened it up.
Isaac, I've patched into the deck security system. It took some work, but I've got the door to the maintenance bay unlocked. The data board should be somewhere inside.
But before we go there, get ourselves back in here and drop off some more goodies. Now these stasis packs are worth 2,500 credits, so my advice is basically don't use them in combat, you want to sell them. Except for one or two parts of the game where, to be honest, you need a load of stasis packs. But that's getting ahead of ourselves. Come on. We reload.
It's Kendra. It looks like the door to the storage room is locked. There should be a key somewhere in the maintenance bay.
Surprise, surprise. Let's do this. And there'll be another one coming around the corner. Quickly reload. Oh, is he going to pretend to be dead? Yes, he is. Now he's dead. So yeah, if they ever stand there and do a little wobble, you know that they're just going to pretend to be dead. And he's definitely dead. See what I mean? He did a little wobble, pretending to be dead. Trying to stamp on his face. Oh crap, I forgot about him. I may have played this game an awful lot, but I can still forget stuff.
Chuck Norris, however, never forgets about an enemy.
So yeah, as you can see, if we hadn't dropped all those medical supplies, we'd have already had a full inventory, so we couldn't carry more plasma rounds. And you want to be hoarding your plasma round for the first couple of chapters, because there's a pretty epic boss fight that's going to suck up an awful lot of plasma rounds. So make sure you keep hoarding them. Be thrifty with those shots. Make them count. So if you're new to this game, you probably already guessed. If you ever see a Necromorph lying on the floor, and you haven't put it on the floor, you can be confident it's still alive. It's just pretending to be dead. And now it's definitely dead. Oh, but he didn't give me nothing. Stingy bastard. Oh, he went down quickly. So this report is basically a report highlighting the repairs made to a damaged vessel. Not really worth reading. Time to take a risk, ladies and gentlemen, because we'll soon be coming across our first bench. So I'm not going to reload just yet. I'm going to live like Chuck Norris and take a walk on the wild side. Time to put the beat on him. Bloody hell, mate. Come back here. Now I've got to hope I kill him pretty soon. Otherwise I'm going to have to reload, and I really don't want to. I think I'm going to get away with it. Hey, he's down. Bye-bye. So yeah, that worked out pretty damn well. Because, if you don't already know, when you upgrade the ammo capacity of a weapon, it refills that weapon's ammo. So I'm going to get a free 12 clips. Sorry, 12 rounds. I wish I was getting free 12 clips. Yes, yes, yes. We know, we know. So yeah, as I said, a part of this challenge is using no medkits, which means you're going to have to use these. So to heal yourself, you're going to need 3 nodes, which are worth 30,000 credits. And you can only heal yourself 4 times during the course of the whole game. And as I said before, I only got as far as chapter 10 when I tried to test this challenge out. So let's see if I can get further this time. See, there we are, 12 rounds. And of course, because we won't be using any medkits, we are going to be selling them all, so you'll end up with an absolute boatload of power nodes to upgrade your weapons much more quickly than the game intended.
The computer array. That should get the tram system back online.
And that's what you call being fresh out of luck. Well, that was easy. Do love my explosives. There's a shame there's no grenades in this game. Because if you haven't seen any of my other uploads, I absolutely adore grenades. Grenades are where it's at. So yeah, when you're done watching this, feel free to check out one of my uploads called Danger Close Frag Fest. There's 2 of them so far, and it's basically a montage of me using grenades like mortar shells that explode in mid-air above enemy positions. It's very fun and very deadly. Almost forgot about someone. Time to put my foot on his head. Ooh, stasis pack as well. Thank you, sir. Very generous of you. Certainly got ourselves a nice collection of goodies now. Just going to quickly run down here to refill my stasis. Because there ain't going to be any more stasis refill points from here, so... Well, not on this level anyway. Tell you what, I love the scale of the Ishimura. It is one big-ass ship. And you really do feel like just a little ant scurrying around the darkness in it. Well, maybe not the darkness. It's quite well lit for a horror game, this one, but oh well. Come on, door. Do you know, sometimes these doors, I don't know what it is, but they take a frickin' eternity to open sometimes.
Tram control computer now online. Ship-wide tram system reinitialized.
There you are. You can go wherever the damn well please now.
Arriving at flight deck station. Quarantine lifted.
Alright, we're on board and heading to the bridge. Good work.
I was gonna say, where's my thank yous?
The quarantine just lifted.
Whatever's in the flight lounge must have left. That's lucky for us. Isaac, get back to the Kellion and prep it for launch. We'll find out what we can from the bridge and meet you there.
If we live that long, you're out of your league, Hammond. This is suicide. We're going to die out here.
Your lack of confidence in me is duly noted, Miss Daniels. But I have a mission to complete, and that's exactly what I am going to do, with or without you. Do we understand each other?
Just get us out of here alive.
Now that's what I call dedication to the cause. Now it's time to speed things up for your viewing convenience as I run back and forth, as I collect the various goodies that I've pilfered from the mutilated and mutated crew of the Ishimura. Oh, now it's time to go back topside. Well, not topside, but back to the reception area. I know the first time I played this game, my heart was in my mouth, coming back up here. And now it's time to see a super Necromorph move at the speed of light. How did he get there so quick? Ah, you don't catch me out that easily. And you guessed it, it's time for another stomping occasion. And that is how I do it. Who needs to waste ammo? Still though, the other one could have been nice and dropped some credits for me. Stingy bugger. Look at the doors doing it again.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. It's a nightmare up here. No survivors. We're going to try to get to the command computer. Wish us the
And there's our 2 med packs from earlier. Have to give credit to the Dead Space architecture here, the fact that they haven't even rolled around or anything in my absence. I've certainly known a fair few games where you couldn't trust stuff to not fall through the floor and crap like that.
Well, once again, though, I'll just speed things up for your viewing pleasure. Speaking of fast things, did you know that Chuck Norris is so fast, you need a high-speed camera just to watch him sleep?
Oh, we got ourselves a canny little nest egg there. Plenty of credits worth of stuff. Because naturally, if you're going to go through the whole game without ever using a med pack, you're going to need some seriously overpowered weapons.
Kind of overpowered weapons that Chuck Norris would be proud to call his own.
Peekaboo! Unlucky. Oh. Almost got a little overconfident there. And remember, people, we got Summit there. Don't forget about that. So we got to go in here and download a damage report. I wonder what could go wrong. Well, surprise, surprise.
I'll tell you what though, people, that's what happens when Chuck Norris farts in a confined space.
Still though, bloody pretty explosions. Oh, nice. I killed one and managed to blast off the leg of the other one. It's not over yet, though. Have that. You know what this means now as well, don't you? It's foot stomping time.
Did you know that Osama bin Laden went into hiding because of Chuck Norris?
Just like that.
What the hell is happening down there? What happened to the shuttle?
That was our ride home. It's the only way off the ship.
Kendra.
No, Hammond! This changes everything!
Just let me think. Can you access the command computer?
It's no good. There's an executive lockdown of all primary systems. Without the captain's authorization, I can't access them.
Well, where's the captain?
Here he is. Captain Benjamin Mathias. Location? Med lab. Status? Deceased.
What? How?
I can't access that information. Find the captain and you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack this computer wide open.
Damn it. Isaac, I'm sending the tram back to your location. Get to the medical deck and find that rig as fast as you can.
What was that?
Nice touch. Yeah, when I was first playing this, my brother was in the room once again when that happened, and he said the same thing. That was a nice touch. Giving a bit of jeopardy to the NPCs. But anyway, as you saw in the toilets, we picked up a large med pack worth 5,000 credits. And if we were playing it normally, I'll give you the tip that you don't want to use a large med kit at this point in the game, because one of these will heal 2.5 bars, and you've got 4 bars at the moment, so to use a large med kit at this point in the game... Ah, computer, you're just insolent. Shut up. So at this point in the game, it'd just be a huge waste if you were to use a large med pack to heal yourself. But we don't have to worry about that, because we ain't using med kits at all. 2,800 credits, so that's pretty good. time to get ourselves some new threads. It's one of my favourite aspects of this game, the suit progression. I think the other two Dead Spaces kind of ruined that progression, but hey ho. Look at him, he's like a Teutonic knight. He just adds more armour to it. And it's all the kind of armour that's designed to stop lacerations. But anyway, we've got some stuff to sell and stash and move and transport. Hang on, what am I doing? I want to put more of that away. Like I said, you want to try and hoard plasma rounds in the early stage. Oh, pardon me. You want to try and hoard plasma rounds during the early stages of the game. For there is a part of the game where you will need a lot of plasma rounds. Unless you're using the contact beam, but once again I'm getting ahead of myself. Right then, let's get a selling.
Did you know that it was Chuck Norris who broke the banks after they refused him an overdraft?
So I'm sure you'll agree that's pretty good innings for the end of the first level. Certainly amassed a respectable amount of money to be spent. Do you know what? Sod it. I'm going to end it here. So, my little stalkers, if you stuck around to the end, then thank you very much. And if you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and join in the conversation below in the comments section. And be sure to return for part 2 of this Chuck Norris Iron Man Dead Space challenge let's play thing. Yeah, I'm still working on a title. Anyway, thanks for watching, until next time. Oh god, I can do with that pizza about now. Ugh.